guys, welcome back. Today's video is going to be a get ready with me. We are going to be doing a kind of like super laid back, chill, holiday glam, full transformation look. I don't really know what kind of look I'm doing today, but I'm going to be using some of my favorite products, so I'm excited. And today's video is sponsored by Clinique. Thank you so much to Clinique for working with me today. I have a new foundation that I have been loving and I can't wait to share it with you guys, so get excited. This video is going to be probably super long, so don't forget to grab a snack, grab your makeup brushes, and let's get ready together. All right guys, so my lids are primed, brows are done like always. The first shade I'm going to be taking is right here, which is actually called Riff. It's like a really nice transition color, so I'm going to be applying that in my crease. To do this, I'm using my favorite Beauty by Rosita blending brush. I feel like I use basically 90% of the time I'm using the same exact brushes in all of my videos. Picking up the shade right here, which is called Punk. I'm gonna take this and I'm using a white haired brush. And I'm just gonna start applying that on the outer V. And it doesn't have to be perfect because we're gonna go in, of course, and always blend out the edges. I'm gonna add a shimmer also, but let me use a different brush. Okay, I'm gonna use a Sigma E25 blending brush because it's sort of a little bit angled. There we go. And it gets right in that crease like perfectly, so I love this brush. And as I'm doing this, I am tapping off the excess because this palette is super buttery and pigmented, and if you're not careful it can be really intense. So I always make the mistake sometimes of being too heavy-handed, and then it becomes more difficult for you to blend out your shades. So I'm just gonna take that, and I'm not gonna really bring it in like all the way on my lid. I mean, kind of, but if you do, it's not a big deal because I'm gonna go over top with a shimmer, but most of the dark color is gonna stay on the outer part. And I love this shade because it's like a red brown. It's so like rich and delicious. Like if I could eat this shade, I definitely would. So obviously this doesn't look super blended, but that's okay. We're gonna work with it. You know me, we always make it work. So I'm gonna be taking this shade right here, which is called Drift. It's so pretty. It's like a silver charcoal color with like blue undertone. It's so pretty. So I'm gonna just use my Anastasia number 18 brush. I'm gonna dip and spray because I do this with like all of my eyeshadows. If you guys watch me, you know that. So I'm gonna just start packing that color on. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. We are working with cool tones today and I'm loving it. Ooh, yes, I love that combo. Let me know what you guys are doing for the holidays. Christmas, unfortunately, in my family isn't really a huge holiday that we celebrate. I don't know. All of my little cousins are like teenagers, or they're like preteens, so it's not really fun anymore because, you know, like when you get older, you want like money for Christmas or like gift cards. So I feel like the next time Christmas will be like super fun for me is when I have kids, which is not anytime soon, so don't even get any ideas. But kids, or when I have like pets and stuff, you know. I'm gonna go back into this shade right here, which is called Punk. I love this color. Add that to the crease a little bit more just to make it pop. All right, I'm gonna use a Wet n Wild blending brush, and I'm gonna be taking the shade Riff once again, and I'm gonna be applying that in the crease just to kind of blend the other shades together. Oh yeah, that's pretty. I like that. Then I'm thinking if I want to add like a little bit of the shade Radio in here, which is more of like a teal, just to kind of mix it. I think that would be really pretty, just a little bit. Let's see. I'm gonna use this brush from Alamar Cosmetics, And it's just like a little tiny concealer brush, and I'm kind of just gonna add that in. Oh yeah, that's pretty. It's kind of like the shade that I applied, but it's a little bit more of a teal. The other one is a little bit more of like a gray blue, but I think that together is really gorgeous. So at this point, I'm just gonna be taking both shades, Drift and Radio, and I'm just packing both of those on the same brush and just mixing the two. Okay, I'm gonna do my wing, and I'm gonna add some black to the outer corner, but I wanna do the wing first, and I'm gonna wipe away some of this fallout. This is one of the reasons why I just like to do my eye makeup first. I always get questions about that, and it's a part of my routine, and I just don't like doing the face first because I feel like I always get fallout and I always like ruin my base. Okay, I'm gonna do my winged liner, and I'm gonna use the CoverGirl Get In Line liner in matte black. It dries down totally matte, which is my favorite thing about this, besides the applicator too, like the brush tip. It's so easy to work with. See how easy the tape makes it? I love it. Sticking with the same brush kit, this is just a smaller, more like domed brush. I always get makeup all over my hands. I'm gonna jump back into the Born to Run palette, and I'm gonna be taking the shade right here, which is called Jet. I'm just gonna apply that right on the outer part. I kind of really wanna emphasize the crease a little bit more. For lashes today, I'm gonna be using these in the style Mila. They're actually from the Lash Plug, New Jersey. So I'm going to apply glue on these and let them dry for a little bit, and then I'm gonna add some glitter winged liner as well because I wanna really make this a little bit more festive. Okay, I just realized I need to do more blending. So I'm just letting the lashes dry for a little bit, and I'm gonna go in with some glitter liner. Now, technically this isn't a glitter liner. I don't have one, but I'm gonna make this into a glitter liner. So these are the Pixie by Petra Liquid Fairy Lights. I think I'm gonna use the shade today, Crystalline. Or should I use this other one, the gold one? Crystalline, I think. I could always mix the two. So Crystalline and Sunray. So what I like to do is just take the applicator, and then I'm gonna use a really tiny brush. This is an angled brush from the same brush kit that I have been using throughout the video. And I'm just gonna do some eyeliner right above the wing. I've never done this before. Actually, did I? I think actually I did like once last year, so I'm gonna kind of wing it. Hopefully it doesn't like ruin the look, but I'm gonna make it a little bit thicker, but I just started off with a little bit of product at a time. So if you have any type of like glitter shadow like this, and you don't have like a glitter liner, you can always just improvise if you have like a little angled brush. And there's a lot of angled brushes like this that are really tiny for like, usually people use these for like gel liner. I know Elf has one too that's like $2, so if you need one. All right, now I'm gonna pop on the lashes. Oh, almost forgot to apply a quick coat of mascara. I'm gonna use my Essence Lashes of the Day Super Volume Mascara. All right, lashes are on. Now we can start priming the skin. So I'm gonna start off with my Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. I'm pretty generous with it, and I know that it comes with a little applicator. I most definitely probably threw the applicator out when I first got this primer, but obviously just make sure that when you're using this, your hands are clean. I always have hand sanitizer with me whenever I'm filming, or I like wash my hands really quick before I get started on my face, because that's super important to keep everything nice and sanitary. So I'm just gonna apply this pretty much on my T-zone and my forehead. Now for the star of the show, of course, I'm going in with my Clinique Even Better Foundation. This one has SPF 15 and I'm in shade WN46 Golden Neutral. Shake it up a little bit and I'm gonna be applying this with a beauty sponge. This one's actually from the Dollar General. It's been like my go-to sponge. It came with 2 other sponges. I will link it down below. You actually can't purchase it online, but just so you guys can see the kit that I'm talking about, I talked about it in my monthly favorites. So this foundation will give you that flawless medium to full coverage look, which I'm all about. It's not gonna look or feel super cakey on the skin though, because you guys know I hate that. And anytime I'm using medium to full coverage, it has to look natural, but it has to cover up, but it has to feel comfortable on my skin. And this one does that for me. So this also has vitamin C and antioxidants in it. So it'll instantly create that even tone and it'll cover up any dark spots, acne, or scarring that you may have. So this works really well with my combo skin, but it will also work if you have dry or oily skin. And the best part about this foundation, you guys are going to die. This comes in 56 different shades, which is insane. That's like the most foundation shades that I've ever heard a brand come out with. So if you guys are interested in trying out this foundation, I definitely recommend hitting up a Clinique counter near you so you can get a free 10-day sample, and they can also color match you, so it's like a win-win. And also let me know if you guys have tried this foundation. So yeah, thanks once again to Clinique for sponsoring this video. Next up for concealer, I have the Huda Beauty Overachiever Concealer in shade Sugar Biscuit. I used to do huge triangles underneath my eyes, but I just really don't feel like that's necessary. Blend. It's so creamy and it's full coverage. I'm gonna add a little bit more concealer to this side over here, like the outer portion. Doing that kind of just like cleans out that wing a little bit. So now I'm gonna go ahead and set underneath my eyes. I'm gonna actually be using my ColourPop No Filter setting powder. This one is the translucent one. This powder doesn't give you any white cast, even though you wouldn't believe me because like this is so white, but I have tested this out before with my phone and with a camera, and it looks really beautiful. I'm like baking for literally probably a few seconds, and then with the extra powder, I'm kind of just blending it out towards the rest of my face to set my makeup. For bronzer, I'm going to be using the Marc Jacobs Omega Bronzer. This one is in Tantastic. Oh, I love this shade. I'm going to use this to bronze and contour. I like this bronzer because it gives you like a tan to your skin, kind of like a natural tan, like you went to the beach and you got like a sun kiss. Just gonna blend that out. I'm gonna go ahead and just set my brows with the Milk Makeup Kush Fiber Brow Gel. This one I have in shade Grind. Then for blush, I'm using the NYX Sweet Cheeks palette. Okay, I used too much. Oh yeah, this is good, that's better. This brush is the Equate powder brush. Then for highlight, you guessed it, I am using my Makeup Revolution highlighting quad. I'm gonna be using the lighter of the 2 palettes. I have both of them, but I don't know, I'm kind of feeling this one today. So I'm gonna take this and just mix it. All right, now we can finish up the lower lash line. So I'm going to apply an inner corner highlight, sticking with the same Makeup Revolution highlight. I'm gonna use that frosty white color. Both of my lashes are not applied the same. I feel like this one's a little bit more like droopy and this one's a little bit more like, yeah, my eyes are definitely too different. eye shapes as well, so it always makes it a little bit difficult. All right, going into the shade right over here, which we applied on the lid, Drift. I'm gonna be applying that on the lower lash line. Okay, you know what? No. I'm gonna take the shade Punk and I'm gonna apply that on the lower lash line. And this is a Wet n Wild pencil brush. I'm placing that there, and then I'm just taking a different brush. This one's from Luxie. I got it in my BoxyCharm last month, and I'm gonna just blend that out. All right, I'm gonna just do a blue liner. This one is an LSD from Urban Decay. This is their 24/7 pencil liner. Oh yeah, I like this color because it's sort of, I don't know if you guys can really tell, probably not on my waterline. Let me swatch it for you. It's like a really deep blue, but you see it has like some shimmer in it. It's so pretty. I'm gonna use the same Essence mascara from earlier, and I'm gonna apply some lower lash mascara. Now for lips, you guys know I have to do a nude lip combo, and this is my current favorite combo at the moment. You could do a red lip if you want. I just don't want to take away from the eye makeup, so I'm gonna just stick with nude. So I'm gonna be using the Kokie retractable lip pencil in warm nude. Then I am topping that off with the Kokie matte lipstick in Sienna. I love it. I'm just gonna add some gloss. This is the Fenty Beauty Lip Luminizer, and this one is in Diamond Milk. I love the original one, like the universal one, but I am gonna just use this because I feel like it goes with, oh yes, it goes perfectly since we have some cool tones going on. Oh my gosh, I love it, I love it, I love it. Last but not least, we wanna lock everything into place and make it last, so I'm using my Broadway Color Setting Spray. This is the matte finish one, and I actually use this in my Dollar General makeup look, and surprisingly I've been using it ever since, and I really like it. All right guys, so that completes this look. I really hope you enjoyed getting ready with me. I played with some cool tones today, and I really love the way this look turned out, so I hope you guys like it as much as I do. Let me know what you guys are doing for this holiday season. If you have any specific plans, I would love to hear from you. Thank you once again to Clinique for working with me and sponsoring today's video. I love you guys so much. Hope you're doing well, and I will see you in a few days in my next one. Bye.